Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the various kinds of data privacy that we have. Now before we discuss the kinds of data privacy, we should talk briefly about what data privacy is. Data privacy is my right to choose what part of my personal information do I want to share, with whom do I want to share this, what is he going to do with this information, what is his purpose of this information, and is he allowed to share this complete information or a part of this information with someone else. Again, if he is allowed to, then why? What is the purpose of sharing that, and what part of information is he going to share? Data privacy brings in legal matters and laws that help me protect myself against misuse or wrong sharing of my information with a third party. Now with that in question, every individual has a lot of personal information in different forms around him. So we have categorized data privacy according to kind of information the person has, and in this video we are going to talk about them in brief, about all of them, and a bit of the impact of breach of their privacy. Right, so let's start with the very personal thing: your name, your contact details, your family details, your photographs. Right now, in some geographies, photographs is not identified as your PII or your personally identifiable information. Okay, but otherwise actually a photograph is personal to you because it helps identify you. Right, so what is the impact if I lose any of them? Unsolicited marketing using my telephone number, my physical address, right? Misuse of my photographs, anything can happen, which is not good for me. Right, so that's about very basic personal data privacy. Then we move to the financial privacy. Now why do people need to know which bank I work with? Right, again, which bank I bank with. Okay, what credit cards I use, what is the kind of financial transactions I make, and what is overall financial condition or health of either me or my family or my business. These are not something that is a matter of a public discussion. Any breach to my personal financial information could have a negative impact. It could have impact on my credit score, it could have impact on my reputation in the market, right? So people can, with improper knowledge of how to interpret the information, it can even be more dangerous. Same happens with my health condition, right? What is my health condition? What are the medical records I have? Do I have some ailments? What are the kind of treatments I'm going through? I mean, you'll have brave people who know that they are critically ill, but they don't want to disclose it to the public. They quietly would take their medications. They'll quietly go through the best possible treatments to live whatever good condition they can till the time they are there. Right? Misuse of this information. Again, marketing people calling you, come have a better treatment at my place, buy medicine from me, I can give you at a cheaper price. No, that is not something that you are always looking for when you are actually ill. Right? So your health conditions don't need to be public. Your location is also not required to be public, though it can be easily captured through your mobile devices, and you have location-based services like the many apps, especially the online food delivery apps, who would need the address. Online grocery stores, they need your address, right? So anyone can get your address and your information through this location privacy, violate your location privacy. One example of this could be you are surfing on your laptop and you say treatment of this particular ailment in this particular society or in this particular colony. You might have searched this for a friend, but if this information has been tracked by someone, then it is dangerous, because then you might get marketing calls. That is one part of it. Plus now people believe that you are suffering with this disease yourself, or you have your friends suffering. Why do you need to do that? Biometric is another next important thing that is in use. Your fingerprints, your iris scans, your facial recognitions, and your voice prints. They are irreversible. You can change your passwords, you can get a new OTP, you can get a new phone number, you can get a new email ID. You can't change your iris scan, you can't change your fingerprints. Right? Fingerprints, of course, have been in use for ages. Prior to, say, 2 generations back, our grandparents their banking was through their thumb impression, their property related transactions were through their thumb impressions, right? So fingerprints have been used there. Biometrics in a way have been used there for maybe at least 110 years ago as well, right? But what about other biometrics? Society buildings, military camps, they are all based authenticated through iris scans, facial recognitions. The very basic walk into the airport these days is happening through facial recognition. So breach of any of these is extremely dangerous, especially again because they are irreversible, right? Online data privacy, what do you buy, what do you order, from where do you prefer to buy, what kind of consumption you have at your home, again can be easily used for marketing, right? Physical marketing, telephonic marketing, email marketing, and you would observe, you just visit one website or one app, and after that whenever you open your browser you'll have a similar ad popping up, right? Even if I open a news channel on my telephone, it would have in between ads of the kind of product that I had served a couple of days back, right? So that's again an unsolicited marketing. Employee data privacy, about the data of your employees, their personal information, their performance evaluation, their emoluments and salaries, and their disciplinary records. Are they required to be in public? No, I don't think they are required to be in public. That's a dangerous piece of information. What kind of performance someone is doing internally, whether you are happy or not, does not matter, but that does not need to go out to the public, right? Disciplinary records, it could be a minor internal incident, but if it goes out in public, it can become dangerous. You see videos circulated on social media of employee behaviors or the superiors behaving with their subordinates. These are not the good things to happen, because these could be one-off instances, but they create a lot of social impact. The big issue with all these privacy things is that it creates a lot of emotional stress on the person who loses any of these kind of data out and someone is misusing it. When it comes specific to your employee information, you need to adhere with labor laws as well, right? So you need to be very careful on that. Children data privacy, European countries, California, they have these policies. Your child is less than 13 years old or less than 16 years old, depending on the geography. Any information collected about the children has to have a parental consent. And once that information has already been processed, okay, that information needs to be erased. It is not to be stored for long term, it has to be erased the moment the processing has been completed. And last but not the least is your cross-border data privacy. Are you even allowed to send your data outside beyond your own country? If yes, are you adhering to the data privacy policies prevalent in the other country? That's something again which is very, very important. I can't be just sharing your data across the globe just like that, right? So these are important things in terms of cross-border policies. Your international reputation, your international business is highly dependent on this. So these are the kind of various data privacy we have. There's one important thing, one important factor that is going to be important irrespective of kind of data that has been breached is, as an individual, you will have an emotional stress, right? That your information is in the public. People can misuse your information. As a business, you are going to be in the threat of your reputation, because once people know that data can be leaked out of your organization can have negative impact of it. So you need to be very, very careful about the privacy of information that you collect and you store and you process within your organization. In later videos, we are going to talk about individual of these things in the videos. So if you like the content, press the like button, subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the new content, and please share your feedback in the comments box. Thank you.